Hey guys, it's Jess and welcome back to my channel. I feel like a bit awkward, I don't know, doing this now. Like I feel like awkward talking to the camera. It's been a while. I just need to take some time off YouTube because just life has been very busy. And I love making YouTube videos, but it's just too much on top of everything. And now I feel like I want to start being creative again because there's a part of me that just loves making videos and love making content and like talking about life and like real things with you guys. So I really want to share with you what I've been thinking about in the last couple of months since I've been off YouTube, because there are certain things that I've realized that I find have been really helpful for me and how I go into every day. And I just think that it may help you, may not, we'll see. Basically, where I'm at the moment is that I'm still doing my full-time dance training and I'm doing full-time uni still online, working as a bartender as well. And I do that, usually nights and weekends. And I do my uni throughout the week and also my dance classes 6 days a week. And my ultimate goal is still to be a professional dancer. And at the moment, was working towards that. There are some opportunities coming up for auditions and things like that, and I'm trying not to get too fixated on a specific outcome, because I know that if I just keep working and putting myself out there, something will come if it's meant to be, and I just sort of have to let it happen. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It might not be the right time, but I'm trying not to stress out, because I feel like the last couple of months between stressing out about what I can't control, and that kind of like led me to spiral a little bit. Like I started to compare myself to other people that were doing similar things to me, and like I started to feel like I was not where I wanted to be. And it's kind of led to a whole spiral. I was like, do I even want to still be doing this? Once I kind of let go of the idea that I need to be somewhere else, that I let go of the stress of the outcome, the better things got. You also have to just not worry about what anyone else says, not compare yourself as much. I've definitely struggled with comparing myself a little bit this year, because I am doing it a little bit differently to other people maybe doing it in the dance world, and they have one path, but just because I have a different path or my path looks a little bit different doesn't mean that we might not end up in the same place. I think that's the main thing, is that sometimes we're comparing our journeys, but the destination could end up the same, or it can end up completely different, or maybe it's supposed to be different. Like I also had to realize that I was just neglecting myself in certain ways, and like in ballet world, being strong and be able to push through pain is like so admirable, and this is like really good. You want to be resilient, you want to be strong, and that taught me a lot. But it also taught me that I couldn't show any weakness or any vulnerability. And I think now at this point in my life, I've started to realize that that can be detrimental, because I've always sort of now felt like I can't be completely honest when I'm struggling. It's honestly a lot better sometimes to just acknowledge that you're having a bad day, acknowledge that you're struggling or something, just so, because it means that you can like find solutions quicker instead of like bottling it up and kind of pushing it down and then erupting later. And not being scared of not being perfect. I think being perfect is unattainable, and striving for that perfectionism is always just going to lead you to feel like you're not enough. I guess I've just been doing a lot of thinking about how I approach different situations in my life and how I react to what's happening around me, and how I can just be ultimately not as hard on myself when things are a bit confusing or when I don't exactly know where I'm going in life, and kind of just leaning into that unknown. Because I guess the last 2 years have been really difficult for everyone, because there's just been so much unknown. So almost like I felt like this year, because we were coming out of lockdown and everything, I felt like everything had to be set in stone, because I was just so sick of not knowing and being stuck in this lull. So now I'm trying to embrace the fact that I don't know what's coming up, the fact that anything could happen, and like doing what I can now and feeling good about it now is all I can do, and that's all I need to worry about. It's been very up and down, but life isn't linear. It's not perfect. And what I've also learned, like during the hard times, it's really hard to see how they're going to help you, and they just feel so hard to get through. But when you get through them, and like later on, you always reflect back and you say, well, that needs to happen, so this happened, or I need to learn that lesson so that I could have better boundaries, or whatever it may be. I'm gonna do some vlogs coming up and show you just typically what my week kind of looks like. I thought that I would maybe add the element of like kind of me talking about something I've been thinking about lately to the vlogs, and hopefully you guys find that enjoyable. But either way, I'm gonna have fun making videos because I just miss this creative aspect of my life. Yeah, if you want to follow my journey and just what I'm doing, then you're free to come along. Anyway, that's enough talking for now. I will be updating you soon, hopefully, and I'll see you soon. Bye.